Devin Haney, another guy I gotta put hands on, man. He ain't like the way Bully Spence, but I'm gonna put hands on him, people. At the end of the day, what's good, man? It's your boy CBT, man. Let's talk about Devin Haney. Listen, people, I have made videos. I'm on a record saying that he's a young prospect that needs to be in the ring with somebody tough in order to see what he actually got. So I'm gonna take a pause on him, but at the end of the day, we gotta expose some of the things about this guy, man.
Yeah, I'm not sold.
Devin Haney versus my boy Robert Easton gotta go down, people. It gotta go down, man. I mean, this guy was in the ring the other night, Devin Haney, and I wasn't impressed. I mean, the early parts of the fight, his defense was sharp, his jab was sharp, his footwork was decent, his defense has always been great. But the later part of that fight, man, the boy ran. He was scared to exchange, stay in the pocket, and he's continually fighting guys who stand there and are going to get tagged up because he do got decent speed, but he refused to use it the other night. I mean, I seen some weaknesses in this kid against a B-level opponent that I'm just not understanding why he didn't finish the show in earlier. So I'm going to say that the jury is still out on this kid, man, but CBT, I got to test him. He on the hit list, people. I got to go see him. I got to go to Vegas, man, touch him up real quick, man. I got to go see if he's willing to get in the ring with the best because I'm not sold on this guy yet, people. He's been fighting guys, and you should expect that from a young prospect, right? Fighting different guys, different styles, getting better. That's how you grow as a fighter. I get that. But it's time now to see what this guy really got. Tank Davis don't respect him. Shakur Stevenson don't respect him. And I'm seeing why. I don't see this guy being able to handle pressure, being able to handle power, being able to handle a guy that can go 12 rounds, a guy that got athletic ability, the guy that got a jab, a guy that got decent defense. I haven't seen him in the ring yet with these guys, so I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think that he's the guy that we should be looking at as the next star. I mean, I see a lot of Mayweather-esque in there, and I think he's using Floyd Mayweather style wrong, if you ask me. And I don't like it. And I don't like when I see a prototype of somebody else because I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, where's your identity? Who are you? And if I get in the ring with him, CBT going to expose some things and we're going to find out who he really is. You see what I'm saying? But until then, Robert Easton versus this guy, Devin Haney, will be a great matchup, a great test for both guys. I think it'll test both of them. You understand me? Because, Haney got some skills that I want to see, Robert overcome and deal with and see if he can, conquer. And I also want to see, most importantly, what Devin Haney can do with a guy that got great length, a great jab, great athleticism, a warrior, ex-champion. I think this two guys get in the ring will be exciting for boxing, and not only for their styles and for their career. And we all know what Devin Haney really got in the tank, man. I'm just trying to tell you. Listen, I just want to be the first one to let you know that Devin Haney, in my opinion right now, ain't the goods. So if he end up not being the goods, we're going to reference this video right here. CBT already let it be known that he's seen some kinks, he's seen some things, and I'm letting y'all know early on that this guy, man, he doesn't have power. You understand me? He doesn't have stamina. You understand me? And I doubt that he can deal with a guy that's slick and that can move. That's why Shakur Stevenson put hands on him. That's why Tank Davis want to touch him up. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let's take a pause on this dude, man, because I feel that he's like that other Spanish dude. What's that Spanish dude name? That Oscar De La Hoya dude. I think he's more like him. Hype, and he needs the right opponent to look good. And for Devin Haney, the right opponent is a guy that's slow-footed, a guy that don't got a good jab, and a guy that's not athletic. So let's put some pressure on that ass. You see what I'm saying? Let's put a guy in there that got a jab. Let's put a guy in there that got great footwork. Let's put a guy in there with him that got great athleticism and that could push him 12 rounds if it lasts that long. I want to see him, overcome those challenges. Now, I've seen him in sparring, but like Floyd said, sparring is sparring. For real. Sparring is actually sparring. And I think he's going to go down in history as a great sparring partner, more so than a great champion under the big lights. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating on the dude. Trust me when I tell you. But I just see Floyd in him, and I see the wrong Floyd Mayweather in him. I want to know who he is. Who is his identity? I haven't seen anything unique about him. And when you look at Shakur Stevenson, unique. Tank Davis, special, right? This guy, you like, is that Floyd move? Is that Floyd step? Is that Floyd slip and dip? I don't understand it. I don't like to look at a fighter and say, oh, that's Floyd. You understand me? At least with Adrian the Problem Broner, we seen him develop into the Floyd Mayweather style. And then we also seen that it didn't work for him. You see, we seen Berto try to use the shoulder roll. It didn't work for him. That's why I say you have to be a unique fighter and be yourself. When you try to be somebody else, and when it doesn't work, you end up losing or you end up looking bad. You understand me? So I'm one of the guys that's going to lay it on the line and say that this guy, Devin Haney, is not the goods, and your boy CBT is not just a talker. I want to get in the ring with him and put hands and feet. I think that I'll be able to show him a few things as I'm whooping his ass because I'm going to go down low. I'm going to touch the breadbasket. I want to see where the stamina is at. I don't think it's there. You dig what I'm saying? I want to touch him with some power and see how he actually reacts. I don't think he can handle it. I want to touch him with some power. I want to press him. I want to press him. I want to see if he can handle pressure. You see what I'm saying? I want to know if it's going to bust his pipes or he going to push me back and show his hand speed and get me up off him. That's what I want to see, people. So that's where I'm at with it, man. But Devin Haney versus Robert Easton is a great fight. We got to start pushing this kid to fight the best, fight some step-up opponents. I mean, everybody going to tell me in the comment section, yo, CBT, man, let him be easy. He growing. Nah, man. What? Anthony Joshua, 23 fights, 22 fights. He put it on the line early, didn't he? He put it on the line early. He said, nah, man, I want to fight the tough fights now. I'm good enough. Let me put my skills to the test now. And that's why he's champion of the world. That's why he's the best thing in my heavyweight. You understand me? That's why he's the best thing that ever did. You know, the best heavyweight in the world right now. You see what I'm saying? So we need to push this kid to see what he got now. He doesn't have to fight a super A-class fighter, but he has to fight somebody like Robert Easton. With a guy that with flaws, a guy that lost his belt to Mikey Garcia, a guy that's been challenged and he stepped up and lost. So it's not too much of a step for him. And Devin Haney actually called out Robert Easton when Robert Easton had the belt. I understand it could be, you know, I got the belt now you got to fall back because you didn't want to fight me when you had the belt. I get all that, Playboy, but this is your career. In order to get better, you got to fight the best. In order to get better, you got to challenge yourself. See, that's the problem with these little black motherfuckers running around here. So they don't want to challenge themselves, man. You understand what I'm saying? But CBT and a few different guys like me, we willing to get in the ring and expose some of these dudes, man. So we can get in the ring with these dudes. We get exposed to a few different things, and that'll help. And I'm gonna put that on YouTube. The world gonna see that I expose you. So that'll push him to want to go in the ring and fight tougher guys, get better, work on his weaknesses instead of giving us the performance that he gave us last night. Now you may say he won the fight, he dominated the fight. Let's look at the technical skills that was going on though last night against what guy? He was afraid to sit down with the kid, man, because he don't have power. And we, you know, accuse Malignaggi of not having power, but with great boxing IQ and boxing ability. But we knew he couldn't crack an egg, so we knew anybody that can give him pressure, that got a good punch with good boxing ability, will beat Malignaggi. So this guy is walking that same line. I'm telling you. And I just want to be the first to tell you that, man. But it's your boy CBT. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my other channel, Casual Boxing Talk. Put that TV in there. TV. You dig what I'm saying? CT. You dig?